Welcome to Sam Outside. I'm Sam and I'm outside answering the question, if I had to choose. If I had to choose one walk a day, I do it in the morning. Yeah, I do it at sunrise, which is getting a little easier now that the sun is actually rising when when I do. They're coming out of a long winter stretch, and yeah, there were mornings where I had to walk in the dark, and I'd return home with the sun rising, but this is my favorite time of day. There's a little bit of comfort in knowing that I'm a very small percentage of the population that is out in nature at this time of day, taking advantage of the longest wavelengths, the red, which is great for my skin, great for my bones, great for my muscles. It's the usable sunlight. It's converting my body's vitamin C into usable chemistry. And there's just something so quiet about this time of day. I'm getting fresh air, I'm getting exercise. And, this half hour of me time really does help me, set my energy for the rest of the day. All right. It's a chance to be with myself and, of course, with Mr. Indiana Bones over here. And it is a crisp morning in April. Yeah, it's about minus 10 degrees Celsius, but it doesn't feel that cold. Not when I've got the sun in my face. If I can get out in the morning, I don't eat first thing, so my body is still in a fasted state, and so I'm boosting my metabolism. All right, I'm using my energy stores, and that exercise. I'm going to get a lot of steps during the day, but this is a great start. I might have a little bit of windshield time in my day too, so that's about the amount of time that I get to sit is my daily commute, depending on what kind of day I'm having. So yeah, this is a bit of exercise, lowering my blood pressure, resetting my circadian rhythm. That's right. If you can get out in nature in the first thing in the morning, what I'm doing this morning is actually going to pay it forward with my sleep tonight. Right. So it's resetting my wake sleep cycle or sleep wake cycle, which is my circadian rhythm, and it is just an amazing way to see nature. The birds are very active, and I get a chance to track, and that's what Indiana Bones is out doing this morning. We've had a little bit of fresh snowfall, and we've had a chance to see some fox prints, some coyote prints, some fisher prints, and some snowshoe hare that were out wandering in these frigid overnight temperatures. So just a bit of nature connection that way. And there's a rumbling in the distance. It's constant. If you live near a highway, you know what I'm talking about, but I don't. So this constant roar that I'm hearing in the distance, it's the chutes. There's a set of rapids about 1 kilometer downriver from my house, and I'm up at the top of this hill, and the river down below me, and it is swollen. The river is quite high. We're not at risk of flooding yet, but these cold temperatures definitely help control and manage the rising water levels. So there's not going to be much melt and runoff today. So the height of the river will hopefully go down a little bit, but it's that constant roar here in the background that lets me know that I'm not so far away from moving water from the rapids, and I don't always get to hear that. So that's something new and different for my morning walk experience. I had a chance to feed the birds, and there are probably hundreds, 7 bird feeders down at the house, and some suet, some Niger seed, and there's a very nice range, diversity in our forest. So on these mornings, I do get to connect with myself, get to connect with my dog. I get to connect with nature. I can hear it, I can smell it, I can feel it. And I know that what I'm doing for myself is going to pay off throughout the day and tonight. And I also know that this best version of myself is going to help in my connections and relationships with my family and with those people that I work with, and just all those people that I'm going to meet throughout the day. Sets a strong foundation, lifts my spirits, calms, soothes, reaffirms. And I would miss this. And yeah, I've got an opportunity, I hope, to walk the dog later on in the day. Probably a longer walk. But if I had to choose, I would go in the morning. Thank you for watching. Please go outside. And if you can do it in the morning. I'll talk to you again real soon. Enjoy your day.